I knew it was a bad idea, the second one said. Betcha I can kill the biggest gator with the least amount of trying. We're knee-deep in swamp water, Skeeter's chewing on my ears. And he's holding this rusty BB gun like it's a sniper rifle from the movies. I'm Lucy May, and honestly, I should have stayed on the porch. But pride's a loud thing when you're bored and stubborn. I look at him and say, "You ain't never killed nothing bigger than a grasshopper, Wint." He sniffs, all offended. Grasshopper was thick as a pork chop, Lucy May. Don't rewrite history. There's a gator floating maybe 30 feet out. Eyes just peeking above the water like it's judging us. Wint squints, tongue sticking out the corner of his mouth. Watch this. One shot. Least effort. Biggest gator. Science. He pulls the trigger. The BB plinks off the water about 5 feet short. Gator don't even blink. I can't help it. I laugh. Yeah, you really rocked his world there, Einstein. Wint shifts his feet, swamp mud sucking on his boots. Wind got it. Cross breeze. Swamp physics. Ain't my fault. He pumps it again, arms shaking like the gun's 100 pounds. Another shot. Plink, even farther off. I feel that little fire of determination light up in my chest. It ain't about killing the gator. It's about not letting Wint be right. That's how it always is with him. Gimme that, I say. He hugs the gun to his chest. You'll scare him off with all that. Woman thinking. I just stare at him. He holds a few seconds, then caves like he always does, shoving the gun into my hands. All right, Lucy May, but you only get one try. Rules is rules. Least effort, biggest gator. Gun's lighter than he made it look. I don't even aim proper. I just line up on that gator's eyeball and breathe out slow, like my granddaddy showed me when we used to shoot cans off fence posts. I squeeze the trigger. The BB taps the gator right on the snout. You can hear it, this tiny little tick and all that hot, heavy quiet. Gator explodes sideways, thrashing, tail smacking water like thunder. Mud, weeds, and swamp stink fly everywhere. Wint yelps like a kicked dog and jumps backward, boots stuck, so he just kind of falls in slow motion. Whole back of him disappears in the muck. I'm standing there dry, just watching that gator churn off into the dark water. Wint pops up, covered in black mud, looking like a melted chocolate bar with eyes. You done pissed off the king of the swamp, he sputters. He gon' tell the others. I'm trying not to smile, but I can taste it at the corners of my mouth. Biggest gator, least effort. One shot. I win. He wipes mud out his nose and shakes his head. Nah, don't count. How don't it count? I ask. You missed twice. I tapped him once. Gator moved. That's a kill in gator math. He thinks about it, real slow, swamp water dripping off his ears. You can always see the moment his pride starts arguing with his brain. It's like watching two turtles fight. Finally he says, "You ain't killed him, Lucy May. You just inconvenienced him. Rules said kill." I know he's wrong. He knows he's wrong. But I also know if I push, he'll dig in deeper. That's Wint. He'd rather drown than admit he's already underwater. So I shrug, hand him back the gun. Fine. You want to win that bad, keep it. I'm going home. I turn, start squelching back toward the bank. I can feel his eyes burning a hole in the back of my head. He calls out, voice cracking a little. Where you going? We still tallying gators. I don't answer. I just lift my hand up, thumb and finger close together, like I'm measuring something tiny. Behind me I hear him mumble, least effort, biggest gator, like he's trying to convince the swamp. I stop, look back over my shoulder. He's standing there in the muck, clutching that BB gun like a trophy, mud dripping off his chin, pride hanging on by a thread. You know what, Wint? I say. You're right. You did kill the biggest thing out here today. He blinks. Yeah? I nod. Your own dignity. Least effort I ever seen. I watch it hit him, real quiet. Not loud, not mean. Just true. He looks down at himself, at the mud, at the useless gun, then back at the empty water where that gator used to be. He huffs, half a laugh, half a sigh. Reckon that's still a record, he mutters. And I just smile, wading out of that swamp. Thinking about how I knew it was a bad idea, the second Wint said, Betcha I can kill the biggest gator with the least amount of trying.